The NSCN Khaplang, which recently carried out strikes against security forces in Nagaland and Manipur, said it was fighting for reclamation of Naga sovereignty, taking a hardline stand after its rival NSCN, Isaak Muiva, signed a peace agreement with the centre. NSCNK said it was under no obligation to either agree or disagree with the accord. Led by SS Khaplang, a Hemi-Naga from Upper Myanmar, NSCNK this year abrogated the ceasefire it had entered into with the centre in 2001. The outfit launched a series of attacks on security forces in Nagaland and Manipur, killing at least 26 security personnel. The NSCNK was also involved in the Manipur ambush on June 4th, in which 18 soldiers of the 6th Dogra Regiment were killed. Nikki Sumi, military supervisor west of NSCNK, said the Nagas' struggle for sovereignty was an international political conflict between nations. He said Monday's accord was the sole prerogative of NSCN-IM to arrive at any kind of conclusion which they had been striving for the last 18 years, and it was intended exclusively for NSCN-IM. Confusion prevailed in Nagaland over the details of the agreement and the secrecy surrounding the clauses. This confusion was exacerbated by memories of the Shillong Accord of 1975 that aggravated insurgency instead of ending it. Meanwhile, NSCN Reformation, recently formed by a breakaway group of NSCNK, expressed hope that the centre would take into consideration the plight of Nagas outside Nagaland, particularly in Arunachal and Manipur. We have high hopes from the centre, particularly from Prime Minister Narendra Modi, that his government will come with a solution acceptable to the Naga people based on their historical and political rights, the NSCNR said, stating that it has yet to go through the content of the draft agreement. NSCNR said it espoused faith on the wisdom of Naga leaders, spearheading the talks in spite of vast experience of failed accords and agreements in the past.